In this video, we will be discussing how to construct a point, axis and plane from the shaper module of Salome software. To select these tools from the main menu bar, click the construction, and these are the tools that are available: point, axis and plane. Click on the specific tool you want to use. You can select these tools from the toolbar as well. So the first one is point. Point feature creates a new constructive point in the view, and this is the point property panel. In the point property panel we have 5 algorithms. So the first algorithm allows us to create a point using the x, y and z coordinates. So in the property panel I will set the x coordinate to 120 and the y coordinate to 150 and the z coordinate to 127. Click the apply button to save the changes, and this is the constructed point. The next algorithm is by distance on edge. In this algorithm, we need to select an edge and then specify the distance along the edge where the point will be defined. So I have selected this edge for demonstration. You can select the edge from the object browser or from the view. I will set a distance of 13 and the point will be created at that location. Additionally, I will set a ratio of 0.8 and also I will activate the reverse checkbox option which reverses the point. Now click the apply button and this is the point created. In the third algorithm there are two types available. The first type is by projection on edge. To create a point using this type, we need to select both a vertex and an edge. In this example, I will select this vertex and this edge. After making these selections, click the apply button and the point will be created at that location. So if you wish to add more points, you can click apply and continue. So the second type is by projection on a plane. To create a point using this step, we need to select a vertex and a plane. In this example, I will select this vertex and choose this plane from this object. After making these selections, click the apply button and the point is created here. In the fourth algorithm, we have three types available. The first one is by intersection of edges, where a point will be created by selecting two edges, and for the first edge I will select this edge and for the second edge I will select this one and the point is created here. Now click the apply button and the point will be created at the intersection of these two edges. So the second type is by line and plane intersection. So in this case we need to select edge and plane to create a point, and also we have the option for offsetting. So from this object I will select this edge and this plane to create a point. So you can see that the point is created here in between the selected edge and the plane, and we have the option for offset from the plane. It means we can add a distance from the plane. So here I will enter a distance of 2 and the point is created here. If I select reverse option and the point is shifted in the opposite direction, now click the apply and continue to add more points. The third type is intersection of three planes. To create a point using this step, we need to select three planes. I will select these three faces from this object and then click the apply button and the point is created here. So in the fifth algorithm there are two types. The first step is by center of gravity. So here I have selected this face and the point is created in the middle of this face. So the second type is by center of a circle. In this case I have selected this edge of this circle and a point is created at the center of the circle. So the next tool is axis. This feature is used to create a new constructive axis line. So there are 6 algorithms to create axis and the first one is by 3 dimensions where we can create an axis by setting the values for dx, dy and dz. So here in the property panel I will enter dx value 127, 25 for dy and click the apply button and you can see axis is created here and you can also view in the object browser. The second algorithm is by 2 points. With this algorithm, an axis can be created by selecting 2 points. So for the first point, I will select this point and for the second point, I will select this point. Now click the apply button and this is the axis. So the third algorithm is by align. To create an axis using this algorithm, we need to select an edge. So in this case, I will select this edge from this object and click this apply button and this is the axis that has been created. So the fourth type is by a cylinder. In this case, the axis is defined by a cylindrical face. So here I have selected this cylindrical face and this is the axis that has been created. So click the apply button and this is the axis. So the fifth algorithm is by plane and a point. To create an axis using this algorithm, we need to select a plane and a point. So in this example, I have selected this face and this point from this object and now I will click the apply button and this is the axis created. In the sixth algorithm, the axis is defined by 2 planes. So here I have selected the first plane and this is the first plane and this is the second plane. So for the first plane I will select this front face of this object and for the second plane I will select this face and the axis is created here. So we can activate the option offset from first plane for the first plane and offset for the second plane as well. So here I will activate this option offset from first plane and I will enter a distance of 25. At a distance of 25 from the first plane, the axis is created. Now I will activate this option reverse checkbox which reverses this axis. So I will enter a distance of 70 for the second plane and from here to here the axis distance is 70 and here the axis is created. Now click the apply button and this is the axis. So the plane feature is used to create a new constructive plane, and in the property panel we have 4 algorithms available. The first algorithm is by 3 points, where a plane is created by selecting 3 points. So in this example I have selected these 3 points and this is the plane created. Now click the apply button. So this is the plane. So the second algorithm is by line and point. In this case, a plane is created by selecting a point and a line. So here I have selected this edge and this vertex from this object, and this is the plane created. So you have the option to activate perpendicular. So I will activate this option and the plane is constructed here. Now click the apply button to save the changes, and this is the constructed plane. So this is the third algorithm, and in the third algorithm we have 3 types available. The first type is by other plane, where a plane is created by selecting an existing plane. So in this example I have selected this face for the plane and I will set a distance of 7, and for the number of copies I will enter 5. So I will also activate the reverse option, which reverses the direction of the plane. So now click the apply button here, and these are the planes created. So the second type is coincidence with a point. In this case, to create a plane we need to select both a point and a plane. So here I will select this vertex for the point and this face for the plane, and here the plane is constructed. Now click the apply button to save the changes. So the third type is by rotation around an edge by a specified angle. To construct a plane using this method, we need to select a plane, an edge, and set the angle of rotation. So here I have selected this plane, and this will be the edge, and I will set an angle of 45 degrees, and number of copies I will enter 1. Now click the apply button, and this is the new plane that has been created at an angle of 45. The fourth algorithm is by 2 parallel planes. To construct a plane using this method, for the first plane I have selected this face, and for the second plane I have selected this face. The plane is constructed at the center of the selected parallel planes. Now click the apply button, and this is the plane. This is the end of the video, and thanks for watching.